So now you started telling me that.
Is my voice clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Om Jnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kathamahim Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalan Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Anvitamscha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everyone, welcome to our systematic study of Vedic scriptures. Bhagavad Gita chapter 15. The yoga of perfect supreme person, the perfect yoga. So we can understand this is very, very important for our life. Now we know that yoga is playing a key role. It took quite a while to understand what is the best way, what is the best thing that we should do so that we can keep our body, mind and fit. Yeah. So this yoga is not coming just few years back or centuries back. This is coming from the time when the Lord has created everything, and he has also given how to function within this laws of nature. Just like when we go to a country, then we should know, okay, what are the laws and how to deal ourselves there so that we can have a very harmonious, purposeful stay. Yeah, usually we are only looking for a harmonious stay where we forget about the purpose. Usually people think that, okay, after all, when we are in the material world, we should enjoy. After all, this world is all about enjoyment. If I see someone in the front, he is enjoying, someone in my sides are enjoying, someone in my back, everyone around me are enjoying, so why not me? Yeah. Hare Krishna. Why not me? Why can't I enjoy? After all, is enjoyment not the birthright? Otherwise, what is the purpose of living? But we should be very careful. What kind of enjoyment has what kind of price? If we are dwelling ourselves in the enjoyment that gives us happiness now, which is related to the body and senses, then that happiness will there to keep us living happily. But that happiness will not last longer because we are not in line with the plans or the laws of the nature, and we have our own plans. So which means harmonious may appear to be now, yes, but eventually will not be there. And that's what we see. There are people who are very, very successful professionally, who have all the name, who have great recognition in the company, in the society, in the country. But yeah, or some may have a lot of money. Yeah, they have earned very hard. Yeah, though people may not value him because he is not a social, charitable, humanitarian. He may have earned a lot of money if he think that money is everything, and he did it, but still he is not happy because the harmony lies with our real connection to the Lord, and that's what is the yoga. Yeah. So if we see this chapter 15, yeah, it is about the yoga of the Supreme Person, which means till now whatever we are thinking is Lord is different and we are different. Lord is there, yeah, okay, I am there, okay. Maybe my goal is to merge in Him, or my goal is okay to enjoy, and I'm not feeling that okay, is there a relationship between me and the Lord? Because we have not understood that yes, we do have a relationship with the Lord. Otherwise, for us, we usually think, bhakti means okay, to do what? Okay, there are some Vedic ways of worshipping. We engage ourselves in doing that, doing this, and then finally we attain, yes, this is what I have been doing. But when we do not build a relationship with the Lord, then that is still a very, very primitive way of developing bhakti, or it can even be called as pseudo devotion, pseudo bhakti. Pseudo means we think that we are doing bhakti, but actually we are doing bhakti in a way like a merchant. What a merchant does is he definitely says, I have a wonderful offer for you. We have come across so many such advertisements, right? They say discount up to 70%, up to 80%. No one is going to give you discount 100%, isn't it? Everyone has their margin. So what is he doing? He's not doing Sharanagati. He's not saying, hey, I have opened a store or a stall for you. Everything is you. You can just come and take it. No. Which means we are doing that I will give you, but yeah, I'm also expecting something in return. And we are thinking, oh, this is the gentleman dealing, that okay, by this means I am offering something to the society, and the society has to offer me back, otherwise I cannot live. So in this way, what is happening is we are also using the same, that okay, Lord, I'm working hard, okay, I'll give you some money, so that okay, you need a temple, I will give funds for that, or you need some festival arrangement, I will give money for that, I'll give that, I'll give this. But we are always also thinking, okay, I want something. What is that? I want a harmonious life, I want happy life. So sorry, Hare Krishna. Does someone want to say something? No? Let's continue. So, so if we want to know, then how can we be harmoniously and purposefully live in this life? The one book that can open the doors to success, to right understand, to have a perfect understanding, it is the Bhagavad Gita as it is. When we turn each page in Bhagavad Gita, it opens us many doors. It opens our doors within, so that we can have this connection. At the moment, we are not even feeling, oh, is there a relationship between me and the Lord? I've been always thinking, oh, Lord is, okay, there is a temple, there is a murti, there are so many upacharas. Okay, let me also go and join them, sponsor them. And this is what we are thinking. But did we want to have a call that, okay, Lord, I would like to have a loving relationship with you? In fact, yeah, I understand that, Lord, you want it. That also you want to love everyone. So, yeah, it's only me. I need to turn towards you. So, this, so many doors we have in our heart that are closed. And Bhagavad Gita is the key to open each door one by one, so that we can then find, oh Lord, I want to establish relationship. I want to break out all these barriers, the doors that I have built in the form of anarthas, in the form of lack of knowledge, avidya. So if we want, then we should definitely take shelter of Bhagavad Gita, apply it in our life, then we can have a harmonious and purposeful life. Yeah. So let's continue. We are in the chapter 15, verse 8. Let me share the screen. Do let me know if you see the screen. Yeah, you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, if someone would like to read this, maybe I see Sanjeev Prabhu has joined. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Would you like to read this 15:8?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, my internet is not stable enough.
Okay, fine. Maybe next time then. Someone else would like to read?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, I can do that.
Please.
Shariram yadvapnoti yachapyutkramati grahitvaitani sanjati vayurgandhaniva. What's what? Gandhanivasyat.
Yeah, so please proceed reading the translation and purport also. I don't know, your good name,
Yeah,
please?
sure. Yeah. Translation. The living entity in the material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another. Should I continue?
Yeah, please read the purport also.
Yeah, purport. Here the living entity is described as Ishvara, the controller of his own body. If he likes, he can change his body to a higher grade, and if he likes, he can move to a lower class. Minute independence is there. The change his body undergoes depends upon him. At the time of death, the consciousness he has created will carry him on to the next type of body. If he has made his consciousness like that of a cat or dog, he is sure to change to a cat's or dog's body. And if he has fixed his consciousness to godly qualities, he will change into the form of a demigod. And if he is in Krishna consciousness, he will be transferred to Krishna Loka in the spiritual world and will associate with Krishna. It is a false claim that after the annihilation of this body, everything is finished. The individual soul is transmigrating from one body to another, and his present body and present activities are the background of his next body. One gets a different body according to karma, and he has to quit his body in due course. It is stated here that the subtle body, which carries the conception of the next body, develops another body in the next life. The process of transmigrating from one body to another and struggling while in the body is called karsati, or struggle for existence.
Thank you very much. Your good name, Prabhuji?
Manish.
Manish Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
So, so this is very, very important, which usually not every religion has the same understanding, because some religions think that, all is Jannat, both are here, whether you're calling us heaven or hell, it's here. Now, so far, am I audible?
Yeah, now again there was some disturbance.
Okay, I'm changing my connection. 1 second. Yeah, give me 1 second. Show available networks. Yeah, whatever we call, whether someone calls me a soul or a spirit or a body, we think that, hey, it started and it will end in this life, and beyond this there is nothing. But then not only This is the understanding of so many religious practitioners, but there is also atheistic understanding, because people have created these laws, people have created these conditions, and after all, when people have made the laws, definitely there should also be a consequential understanding, right? If someone follows, what happens, and if someone breaks, what happens? So maybe people have created concept that, oh, there is, if you don't do properly, then there will be a world where you'll suffer. Huh? And if you have done something good, yeah, rewards will be there. Yeah, nowadays in so many places we come across this reward programs, right? Everywhere in the marketing world we see, you do something and then you get rewarded. Hmm? Yeah, indeed, in this rewarding, they make sure that they get what they want. This rewarding is to only kind of encourage you to continue with them in their business. I don't know if this is, if you may have heard about churn prevention. Yeah? Every company struggles to keep their customers with them, so that reward is a very nice means. So maybe these religions have come, yeah, especially they are saying, okay, if there is some other world where you can enjoy, or maybe there is a world where if you don't deal properly, you'll suffer, people may be very responsible or be careful or God fearing. And because people are God fearing, let's use God. Yeah, because if it is something else, people may not be able to understand, because they will ask all kinds of proofs. But when it comes to God, people may say, hey, it's not understandable, unimaginable, inconceivable. So let's use God for everything. And then so some like Charvak Siddhanta is saying, hey, yes, in fact, if you do bad, you will suffer. If you do good, you will enjoy. But both the things are happening right now with you in this body, in the world where you are living, and beyond this there is nothing. So the hell is also in this world, the heaven is also in this world, the suffering is there, the happiness is there, and after that your existence ceases. There is no more. You are gone. Hmm? Just like rest in peace means you are only in peace, yeah, in this wherever you are, however you are burnt or buried. Yeah. So there are so many philosophies, but how can we take to them just like that? Huh? If someone is saying there is a reincarnation, how to accept it? Or if someone is saying there is no reincarnation, there is no karma, there is no life after death. So all these things, how to accept them? What is the basis for that? We have to take shelter of scriptures which are flawless. The scriptures that are, yeah, maybe that my intelligence is not sufficient today to understand that inconceivable subject matter. Yeah, just like if I am in a school going child, yeah, of course now I'm no more, but in those days when we were going to schools, we didn't question all these books. Yeah, we try to understand, and it makes sense, and then we started applying it, and then living made possible from that. When it comes to Bhagavad Gita, we want answers for all the questions right now, immediately. That enlightenment should happen me immediately. Whenever we are asking a question, the question should be answered to the perfect my understanding immediately. So with that expectation, when we are turning to Bhagavad Gita, yeah, we may benefit very, very less, because this is a book we cannot understand with our limited intelligence. We have to develop intelligence. But how can I develop intelligence? The intelligence comes when we are taking to the right process. And when we take to the right process, then we come across these important concepts of our life, which, for example, here we are talking about transmigration. Yeah. And what is the reason for the transmigration is also mentioned here. The living entity in the material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another. I think last week we were discussing, right? We were discussing about how the body is growing, the body is changing. Also on the Sunday class, we were discussing about dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. And so this transformation is happening in this body, which we can already feel if we take the previous photos from our, I don't know if you have come across this situation when we go to passport control. The guy is seeing the photo in the passport and he's saying, "Is this you?" I don't know how many had these experiences. Yeah. Why is it coming? Because he is not able to see who you are now to the what you were before. Why? Because there was a change that happened. Ourselves, sometimes we get confused. Hey, is this me? Because we very less. Yeah, at least I don't know about our dear ladies, but gents, I don't know how much we would be in front of a mirror. But then we don't know. What I have been thinking from my childhood is I am full, all powerful, all energetic, until there is some body aches. Then we think, okay, but this is not because of my age factor. I am still youth. I am always youth, isn't it? So here, coming back, yeah, we are talking about the living entity in the material world carries in his different conceptions of life from one body to other. What is that we are taking from one life to other is mentioned here. The concepts, our understanding. Where is our understanding stored? Our understanding is stored in what? In our mind. In the material body, the material mind is capturing all, and then that is what is preparing our blueprint of our next life. Just like in case if we want to have a CD, in the CD it is empty, but what is happening? There is whole recording process that this I don't know what is it called, a pin that keeps writing, the magnetic pin that keep writing on the disk, so that eventually all the data is stored. Similarly, what we are doing every moment, whatever we are doing, it's actually this is getting recorded. And then what will happen? What will happen at the time of death? By the time the CD is ready with whatever we have played, or whatever we wanted. Oh, this is my favorite song. This is my favorite lecture. Oh, this is my favorite, comedy show. All those things, whatever we are recording, is recorded on it. And what else we will play when the CD is played? It will play these things, whatever we have desired, whatever has happened, and this is what we want. So eventually, what is happening? So the next body is there, and it also has these things, and then because of these impressions, we are also getting such a facility. With that facility, we are trying to again satisfy those impressions, and then we may create new impressions, which will again carry us to the new life. So what is that minute independence we have? If we don't use it properly, even that independence is actually not a boon, but what do you call this? Not a boon, but
Bane, Prabhu.
what is
Bane,
Curse.
B-A-N-E.
B-A-L-E?
N-E. N-N-E. Bane, B-A-N-E.
What is the meaning?
I don't recollect exactly, but it goes like that. Boon or a bane.
It's like good and bad, Prabhuji.
Yeah, okay. Bail. Yeah, good word. Yeah. Actually, yeah, boon or a curse. Yeah, so this is what I was trying to get, but bail is a new word I learned. Thanks, Suritej Prabhu. So, yeah, so ideally we want only boons, right? So wherever we are going, we want what? We want all blessings. Blessings. Give me that blessing. Give me this. Give me that. All good should be on my. Just like let me drown in all the goodness that can come in the world only for me. Yeah. But if you don't know how to use that, all this good can only harm us, isn't it? Yeah. So we have to understand that with independence that we have, are we using it properly? So the independence that we have should help us rather to bind us, because the independence, if we, what is the opposite of independence? Slavery, right? Yeah, independence is, yeah, you are able to do whatever you want, but slavery, yeah, you have to do what your master said, isn't it? So the minute independence is there. The change his body undergoes depends upon him. That is the independence we have. It is not a question that, oh, Lord has put us all into one, yeah, a system, and then after that time is over, then we will be put into other system, and after that time we are put into the other system. So it's Lord's job. Lord is governing us where we have to be, at what time, to do what. So I don't have any independence. No, we do have independence. Unlike things, yeah, if you have a table, if you keep it at a table at place, then it will stay there. No, but we are beings. We are living beings. We are talking about even chara achara, even when we are talking about trees, when we are talking about animals, beasts, aquatics, these are all beings that uh, that undergo transformation and also undergo transmigration. Here we are talking about transmigration of a being, human being. And what is happening? Here we see, if he has made his consciousness like that of a cat or a dog, if I start loving my cats, if I start loving my dogs so much, what will eventually happen is that my thoughts also go all the time about their care. Yeah. And even this care can become even love. Yeah, because after all, caring is one level. Yeah, when we talk about Jada Bharat pastime, we came across what is the subtle difference between caring and loving. Hmm? Who is that? Not Dinath Prabhu. Who joined? Anyway, Dinath Prabhu, you were also joining online, right? So what happened? Huh? What happened to Jada Bharat? Hmm? Or in fact, anyone who joined? What happened to Jada Bharat?
Guruji, caring converted to love.
Yeah, yeah, because genuinely we want to love. Yeah, that will anyway always be there. And this care, we think, okay, care is, yeah, care is responsibility. Loving is above that. Care is that, okay, yeah, if as a king, I should take care of people. That is care. But as a king, yeah, okay, loving is so nice. Yeah, I should love. Otherwise, how can I care? Isn't this question comes? If I love, then I care. If I don't love, what happens? Yeah. So if we love, we should also love such a way that we have to understand that everyone is part and parcel of the Lord. But what we are doing is, no, we are not seeing that. We say, hey, these are my people, or these are my family, these are my sons, daughters. Huh? Ultimately, our love, which is to build a relationship and exchange this love with the Supreme Lord, what we are doing is actually, yeah, getting a little confused. What we start tend to think is that, okay, this cat is my cat. I'll take care of it. Yes, I'll provide the food. Yes, I provide the nice, what do you call this, homes. Yeah, you make this homes inside your home for the cats, and you create a paradise for it so that the cat is always happy. For the happiness of cat, and that happiness of cat is your happiness. huh? And if he has fixed his consciousness on godly qualities, he will change into the form of a demigod. So instead of the animalistic, yeah, because people may think, yes, animals, why, what's wrong with animals? Isn't that a question? Huh? What is wrong? What is fault in loving a cat and becoming a cat? Do we want to become a cat? Do we want to become a dog? That is the cost. If we love, if we care these animals beyond, then what is happening? We are preparing our track for playing a cat song or a dog song for future. And we know what struggle they have. Does cat has a independence? If there is a chain, can cat say, no, I don't want the chain, free me, I want to be free bird? Is it possible? No, it can't get freed, right? Manish Prabhu, what do you say?
Yeah, you're right.
No freedom. Yeah. So though the skin is so nice with fur, and you know what, it's so nice, the expressions of the cats and dogs are very nice, the tears come from them makes us melt, they come and jump into your lap, they start licking you, all so nice, so nice. But do we want to be that cat? Hmm? And of course, people who are so much affectionate towards cats and dogs, they say, hey, no problem. After all, see how much care, even humans are not giving such care, animals are doing it. There is no bad thing if I want to become a dog or a cat. All the best. But then if one has fixed his consciousness on godly qualities, which are good, which are sattvic, then he can get a form of a demigod, of a devata, who is a higher human being. And if he is in Krishna consciousness, he will be transferred to Krishna Lok in the spiritual world and will associate with Krishna. So what is the key is, it is that what we have in our mind plays a big role for our freedom and for our bondage. For our freedom, the mind can help us so that we can develop the right consciousness. And if we engage the mind not carefully, then carelessly it can easily go into propensities. What do you call? Whatever is easy peasy, whatever is happening, it's so nice. Let me get. Oh, come on, to climb. I don't know how many steps are in Tirupati to climb up. So there is also a shortcut. There is also a long staircase, and there is also vehicles. Then there is also something. Do we really have to go there? Balaji, right? Balaji temple is in every town and village. Why don't we just go? What is so special in Tirumala? So depending on our efforts, we will be rewarded, isn't it? So depending on our effort, and this is coming, how we engage our mind, how we manage the mind to get our real thing to be done, it is in our hand. The individual soul is transmigrating from one body to another, and his present body and present activities are the background of his next body. And this is what we talk about karma, right? One gets a different body according to karma, and he has to quit this body in due course. This is absolute truth of this temporary body. The truth doesn't change. Manish Prabhu, because you have now read this wonderful shlok from Bhagavad Gita, which is spoken by Krishna, now you are empowered, now that your body is going to live forever. No.
Body live forever? I don't think so. But I still have questions regarding being a demigod. I don't know what are the qualities of being a demigod.
I'll come to that.
You mentioned it.
Yeah, I'll come to that. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but this body, the body will not stay forever, right? Because this is nature
there is
itself
no
is
doubt
that it
about
will
that.
fade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
So it is stated here that the subtle body which carries the conception of next body develops another body in the next life. This process of transmigrating from one body to another and struggling while the body is called karshyati. Karshyati is very important. Krishna is not saying, hey, by doing all this transmigration, you're going to enjoy it. Karshyati. Because any material body, whether you have taken a body of a cat or a dog or a monkey or an elephant or a cow or a human or devatas, every body is a means, which is a place where we are conditioned. It's not like we have full independence, but we are only conditioned, and that too because for our good. Because if I do not know how to deal, it is better I am under the direction or I am under the influence of such conditioning, so that I will not misbehave, hopefully. Okay, open to questions now. So yeah, questions now.
Yeah, the one I had is what are the qualities of a demigod?
Yeah, the quality of a demigod is exactly opposite to the qualities of a demon. What are the qualities of a demon?
Being cruel, mean, I guess, enjoying the psychopathy.
Okay. Very importantly, a demon is godless. Right?
I don't know. Is it a theory or?
No. A demon means one who doesn't accept God. He may think, okay, let me, okay. It's very interesting. Now, when the question comes, for example, Ravan also worshipped Lord Shiva, right? So he is a very pakka devotional, right? Yeah. But what is happening is that we have to understand that if Ravan is worshipping Lord Shiva, why? So we cannot call him a devotee. A devotee means we should do what the Lord wants. When you love someone, what you should do is you should do what he wants, not what you want. Did Lord Shiva want that Ravan kidnaps or what do you call, not kidnap, abduct Mother Sita? So how can we call him as a devotee? Yeah, you're getting this, Manish Prabhu?
Yeah, but I mean, from what I understand, it depends on the percentage. I mean, I could be wrong completely, but
Not 1 and 0. You're right.
yeah, I mean, he could be a devotee, but maybe he's not able to do it 100%. I mean, he may be worshipping the Shiv Tattva or Shivatva, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Even if it is Shivatva, it's not approved that one can kidnap or abduct or have an eye on others' property. So what we are doing is, we still have our own desires and interests, and we are just taking support from the Lord. May Lord, you also help me, so that just like someone, when he has purchased the property for 2 crore or 3 crore, to do a small Vastu Puja or housewarming ceremony, even if he believes or not, even if he has faith or not, he does it, right? With expectation that may everything be happy. Yeah. And Lord Shiva, Ravan, what did he do? Why did he approach Lord Shiva? For getting boons, right? For getting blessed, for getting powerful. Isn't it?
Could be, I don't know, most probably, but I cannot be certain.
Yeah, maybe you can take help from others. What do others say? Yeah. Did he construct many temples? Did he establish Lord Shiva everywhere? What did he do?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I think many in all our Puranas, many asuras worship Lord Shiva because Lord Shiva is very merciful, and because they already have that intention. Asuras have the intention of whatever Shiva gives us, they will use it for their own selfishness or for their own pride. Like it can be, for example, Ravan or any other asura. So because the intention is not a devotee intention there. The intention is like they want to satisfy Lord Shiva, but whatever boon Lord Shiva wants to deliver, they want to really use it for their own pride, own selfishness. And
right. Yeah. So thanks, Dinnath Prabhu. So Manish Prabhu, so we have to understand really who is a devotee. Is it one who is just going to a temple for his own interests or not? And as you said, not everyone is already at 100%. One is at 20%, one is at 1%, one is at even 0%. Right? It all depends on what are we understanding bhakti, and this Bhagavad Gita is a means or a guide for us to understand bhakti to the best. Yeah. So coming back to your question, okay, then which means that now I am a human, but if I understand that I become devotional, if I become devotee, then what is happening is that I am developing those qualities which are found in the devatas. When we talk demigod, in our language, it is nothing but devatas, devatas we call, right? So one can evolve. One can evolve to get a better facility so that he can appreciate devotion to the best possibility. And if one is in a demonic body, then he is conditioned so much. He's conditioned so much that he will have those propensities. We cannot say a dog is going to go to a temple and then does arati, or that it will have a lot of genuine love for the Lord, right? Because of the conditioning. Forget about even that animals. Even in humans also we can see so many grades, right? Some are very conditioned. They are only busy how to enjoy the life. uh, even if society says you are wrong, I don't care. Maybe some next level is about, okay, oh, society knows that this is not right, and I too know, but okay, what to do? Let me do it secretly. Or someone will come to the next level that, okay, I understand this is not right, let me not do it. And someone will say yes. Yeah. So in that way, there are different uh, levels. Based on that, he is having freedom, isn't it? A person who commits crime, he will not be allowed to freely roam in the city. Hmm?
Mhm.
Similarly, a person, a soul, if he is still conditioned, he will not be given the entry to the higher areas. Why? Why should he? Because he can only create disturbance. Just like when we finish our third grade, only then we are promoted to the fourth grade, isn't it? Huh? We have to give the exam. After we pass, then we can come to this next class. So similarly, yeah, we cannot think human form of life is the topmost, and after that, it's only I am becoming Narayan, or I am becoming Vishnu, I am becoming Shiva. No, we are only getting a higher facilities. Yeah, maybe we can be promoted to heavenly planets, Swargaloka, and the heavenly planets. Yeah, there are more facilities. Because there are more facilities. Okay, then we can involve more in devotion. We see Chandra, Indra, Varuna, everyone, what are they doing? They are serving the Lord. They are servants. So the demigods are the servants of the Lords, and demons are, enemies. They consider the Lord to be their enemy. That is the difference. Yeah, Manish Prabhu.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Gaur Bhagwan Prabhu, you have a question? I see your hand up and very patiently waiting.
It's not paining.
Yeah. I can see your hand becoming red.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, yeah, first of all, yeah, Manish Prabhu, yeah, I met him in the Hamburg temple, and yeah, he was very much inclined. Yeah, he was very absorbed in the kirtan and doing meditation, and he is very deep, I think.
Nice to meet you, Manish Prabhu. Yeah.
Same here.
His brother is also Prabhuji in Cologne area. So there are two brothers, both are very nice.
Okay. Yeah, hope to see him soon. And even Manish Prabhu, in case you are coming, 20th April we have Sri Ram Navami festival celebration. Just today we have shared the announcement invitation. Yeah, so in case please make time. Yeah, if you come, we'll be very happy to see you. Yeah.
I'll be in India from 21st of March till 29th of April. So.
Okay. Fine.
But yeah,
Okay.
maybe next time for sure.
Okay.
Prabhuji, I had a question about leaving the body, the consciousness at the time when one leaves the body. If one is full of pains, then what? So definitely the person will not go to spiritual world, but then in the karmic next body as per the karma, or the person can also go to spiritual world.
What do you mean by having pains? Is it bodily pains or
Yes.
mental, emotional pains?
At the time of death, if you have too much pain or too much concentration, focus on the pain. You can't think of anything else. When we are sick, we also much more focus.
Our desires are dominant than the pains. Yeah. Though you are going through heavy pain, you will always say, oh, how nice. Yeah. So it is said that at the last moments, the reel of our life comes in front of us, asking, hey, this, that. Yeah. It's like, I don't know what happens in an unexpected accident. What happens in that moment. But in a normal case, when someone is still going through pain, he's seeing, oh, I'm not able to, he'll still come back to what he want, or what he's missing. And already, just as I said, the CD is ready, right? Whether the pain is there or not there, now CD is ready.
Mhm.
Hmm?
It is like deeply engraved in the consciousness.
Yes.
Uh,
The mind, we have been recording and we are preparing everything, and that's why it's very important that what impressions we have, especially at the last moment, those deep impressions will come for front. Yeah.
or it can supersede or
And
surpass even the pains or
when you're saying in terms of pain, there is also that last few lines that you're writing on the CD, right? It's not that okay, the CD is completely ready, because those last lines are also nice. From the pain, are you approaching the Lord? Are you still approaching your, oh, my comfort, or my my unfulfilled desires? Where is the mind going from that pain? Okay, right? So a
yes.
person who is going through such a pain realizes, hey, I made a big mistake here, Lord, ultimately you are the one. Oh, till now I didn't believe it. So many people around me are telling God, God, God. I was only thinking, no, 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 dog, dog, dog. No. So that is the difference. At that time, are we turning to God or dog?
Mm.
Hmm?
It's good.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
Prabhuji, just thinking about Lord will, yeah.
Yeah. There are three destinations. Either uh, there actually we can say four. Yeah. One is if you do desire for a lower conditioning, we can go lower than this. It is possible because yeah, human life is not the lowest form of existence. Yeah, human form is quite a matured or even a rare. We say durlabha manava. This manava life, human form of life is very rare. Yeah, just imagine in a jar of uh, a glass jar, you may see so many insects, right? Hmm? Even some countries'
Mm.
population is also now, yeah, cannot be compared to the worms or the insects or in a small jar, microbes, isn't it? So in a way that they can outperform us very easily. Human form is very very rare. Human form, atat brahma jigyasa. What is that we should we have this from human form of life, we have this maturity to understand why things are happening. Just like a child may not understand everything, right? Can he understand how the functioning is happening about karma? A child is so innocent, he's thinking, for me, he doesn't even know that if food is what it's maintaining him, he doesn't even know that okay, he need water for what purpose. Yeah, the consciousness of a child is very very um, different compared to the us. Similarly, the organisms, or the animals, all these consciousness are not to the level of a human. Intelligence is something else. Yeah, we may say no, no, no. Tiger knows how to eat, and a deer knows how to escape. They have also intelligence, and they can even outperform us with their intelligence in that. But consciousness is different. The consciousness of who I am, understanding who I am. Hmm? Ahara nidra, maita maituna. Ahara nidra, mm, ahara is over, maithunam, and fourth one, what is it?
Bhaya,
Ahara nidra,
Bhaya
bhaya maitunam, bhaya maitunam cha. Samanya with pashubir naranam. Yeah, this is same also in the animals and humans. Dharmo hitesha adhiko vishesha. When we understand there is something above this, then we are different from animals. Otherwise, we are same as animals. And this is in Mahabharata. No? So this is what. So human form of life, we can, if we are just busy in the business dealings, then we can maintain the human form of life forever. Next life again human form, the next life again human form. Yeah. By doing what? Just not doing any sins. we can maintain it. All do good karma, you get a good body. Maybe if you're doing even a lot good karma, you can even be promoted to higher planets. But very important is that how can we maintain or can continue is that when we understand being a devotee, becoming devotional, we are progressing. Yeah. So the 4 stages. One is going lower. Second is continuing where we are. Third is higher planets. And the fourth is, if we do this one time, then we don't have to worry. What is that one time business? Becoming Krishna devotee. When we become Krishna's devotee, Krishna, it is said that when our consciousness is fully absorbed in Krishna when we are living, that is possible when we practice bhakti from now, from this moment. Then what happens? First of all, there is no bad karma. And good karma is also not there because all our activities we are doing for Krishna. So we are preparing that CD, a blank CD. When the CD is blank, now which planet we can play? Nothing. We are given the escape route. Then we go to Krishna Lok, Vaikuntha planet, the spiritual world, where there is no conditioning like we have all here in this material world. Yeah. Gaur Bhagwan Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And I think, Prabhu, yeah, I think this question is related to that.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Anyone else want to add something or have a question on this before we move on? Because next verse is only enhancing our understanding. Yeah. So if someone want to read, please feel free. Am I sharing the screen? No. Okay. Now, Sanjay Prabhu, in case you want to read.
Yes, Prabhuji, as I said, like my internet is not stable enough.
Yeah, I forgot.
I can do it.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
We give chance to others.
Yeah,
Please,
sure.
Prabhu.
Sure. Please.
Someone else is there. Maybe we go to Pranali Mataji. We heard long time ago. If you have proper internet.
Hare Krishna. Shall I try, Prabhu?
Yeah, you should try. Yeah.
Strotram chakshu sparshanam cha rasanam giranam evacha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayan upashevate. Translation. The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects. In other words, purport by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. In other words, if the living entity adulterates his consciousness with the qualities of cats and dogs, in his next life he gets a cat and dog body and enjoys. Consciousness is originally pure, like water, but if we mix water with a certain color, it changes. Similarly, consciousness is pure, for the spirit soul is pure. But consciousness is changed according to the association of the material qualities. Real consciousness is Krishna consciousness. When, therefore, one is situated in Krishna consciousness, he is in his pure life. But if his consciousness is adulterated by some type of material mentality, in the next life he gets a corresponding body. He does not necessarily get a human body again. He can get the body of a cat, a dog, hog, demigod, or one of many other forms. For there are 84 lakh species. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Yeah. Shrotram is very, very important. Yeah. Shravanam, we know the Shravanam is coming from the sense object. And the organ that is used is the ears. Yeah. In this way, we see that the living entity thus takes another gross body. So we know that we see animals have bodies which have eyes, which we can see they have ears, yeah, tongue, nose, even sense of touch, different skins, right, textures. Yeah, you can see the elephant has very thick skin, whereas a fish has a very uh, thin skin. Mm. And then this mind, yeah, is the still the master, still the leader, the mind that has helped us to, or made us to get a new body, is still the leader. So we can see that in every body, while we are moving, the mind is with moving along and getting us different bodies. So what is happening is that, in other words, if living entity adulterates his consciousness, so I don't know, the example given here is the pure water. The consciousness is originally pure. Our consciousness is very pure, but what happened is when this consciousness is adulterated, so just take a pure water, then you add some salt, or you add some sugar, or you add some sand, or you add some mud, whatever you are adding to it, what is happening? The water is getting adulterated. Just like if you put a pink color, the water becomes pinkish. If you put a green, it is greenish. So consciousness is pure, for the spirit soul is pure, but consciousness is changed according to the association of material quality. Real consciousness, which is actually Krishna consciousness. What is Krishna consciousness? That to understand the Lord is the supreme and I am his servant, and I have to engage in eternal service of the Lord for the pleasure of the Lord. So that is Krishna consciousness. When therefore one is situated in Krishna consciousness, he is in his pure life, which means we know our goals and objectives. You may come to a company, the first thing they will ask is, do you know what you have to do? If you are applying for a job, you are asking question, what is my roles and responsibilities? When we have a clarity on actually our role and responsibility, which is that I am a servant of the Lord, then depending on which yuga I am, whether if it is Krita Yuga, whether it is Treta Yuga, whether it is Dwapar Yuga, whether it is Kali Yuga, where we are, every yuga, it doesn't mean that, oh, in one yuga I can be the master, I can be the leader, I can become the God, I can be the supreme God. No, in any life, in any age, we understand that we are eternal part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, that I am the servant of the Lord. So this is the understanding. That is the pure spirit soul consciousness. But when that is adulterated, when therefore one is situated in Krishna consciousness, he is in pure life. But if his consciousness is adulterated by some type of material mentality, in the next life he gets a corresponding body. He does not necessarily get a human body again, as we discussed before. He can go down, he can maintain, he can go up. This cycle goes until he becomes a devotee of the Lord. Yeah. We will read this and then we will open questions for both, if that's fine. Anyone volunteering now to read? Suryatesh Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam vam gunanvitam vimudha nanupashyanti jnana-cakșușah.
Yeah, proceed with
Prabhuji,
translation.
maybe
purpose.
can you zoom out a little bit?
This is okay?
No, I cannot see the whole text. It's zoomed in.
You want it smaller, like this?
Yes, small Prabhu, not big.
I can scroll when you're reading. Now if you're reading, can you read? You start reading.
I can only see, understand how a living entity can quit his body. I cannot see the text before understand.
Okay. Okay, one second. Then I'll move. Yeah, I can't make it more smaller somehow.
I can
Now,
see
now you
everything.
see?
Maybe I think Prabhu.
Now you can read.
Okay. So my screen was zoomed. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Your
Translation.
screen was zoomed in. Yeah. Sorry.
Translation. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of modes of nature. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this. Purport. The word Jnana-cakșușah is very significant. Without knowledge, one cannot understand how a living entity leaves his present body, nor what form of body he is going to take in next life, nor even why he is living in a particular type of body. This requires a great amount of knowledge understood from Bhagavad Gita and similar literatures heard from a bona fide spiritual master. One who is trained to perceive all these things is fortunate. Every living entity is quitting his body under certain circumstances. He is living under circumstances, and he is enjoying under certain circumstances under the spell of material nature. As a result, he is suffering different kinds of happiness and distress under the illusion of sense enjoyment. Persons who are everlastingly fooled by lust and desire lose all power to understand their change of body and their stay in a particular body. They cannot comprehend it. Those who have developed spiritual knowledge, however, can see that the spirit is different from the body and is changing its body and enjoying in different ways. A person in such knowledge can understand how the conditioned living entity is suffering in this material existence. Therefore, those who are highly developed in Krishna consciousness try their best to give this knowledge to people in general, for their conditional life is very much troublesome. They should come out of it and be Krishna conscious and liberate themselves to transfer of the spiritual world. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you, Suritesh Prabhu. Yeah, this is the kind of start eye-opening, right? Because we are talking about the mind, and then we are talking about the different destinations. Yeah, we know that Utkramana means to cross over. Yeah, and here Utkramantam, quitting the body. Yeah, and when we are quitting the body, what is our state of mind? Yeah, so situated in the body, and then the foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body. This is our big problem, isn't it? Huh? We have learned how to live here, isn't it, Suryatesh Prabhu? In our schools, in our colleges, in our office, what are we doing? We are trying how to live here, right? We are trying all the ways. Someone is building nice bungalows, someone is building nice resorts, someone is building so many things, facilities, all to do what? To live, right? Do we have courses which are telling how to die successfully? First of all, the thought itself is very discouraging, right? When this thought comes about, we think, hey, should one prepare for death? We have been thinking whatever little time I have, I'm still thinking how to make best of it by living a king size life. And here, the foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body. This is our, I would say, unfortunate situation, that we are not understanding how to quit the body. We think that body dying is just like, okay, if there is sleep coming, I'll sleep. If I'm hungry, I have to eat. If death comes, okay, I have to die. But is there a way of how to die properly or purposefully or successfully? Death will anyway come, right? So once when Prabhupada was asked what is now the mortality rate has changed, has decreased because of all the advancement, and Prabhupada said no, mortality rate is 100%. Yeah, why? Because everyone who is born is already given that he will die. And it's more important how we die, yeah, because the reason why we are born is because we didn't finish our business clean and properly. So we have taken birth again. So we have to understand, now I have a golden period. I don't know when the death will come. Prepare for the death. considering death as an examination. We prepare. Of course, this is all philosophy, but we should understand. If we cannot understand, then what risk we are taking is we take a body on the material world again. So now can he understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spells of modes of nature? We want to be independent, we want to be free. No one wants that someone else tell how we lead a life. No one wants that, oh, I should be fully independent, no restrictions, whatever I do, even if I jump into a well, nothing should happen. If I jump into fire, nothing should happen. If I what I want, it should happen. This is our understanding. But the spell of modes of nature is like that. We are conditioned. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this. So when he understand now with knowledge, Jnana-cakșușah is very important to understand that we need right knowledge, not any knowledge. Because any knowledge we have already taken shelter for 30 years, 40 years. This knowledge is only temporary business to deal ourselves. Okay, I can get some money, I can meet my ends, I can have more comforts, more desires fulfilled, all. But is this everything? No, the real knowledge is how to get out of it. The real knowledge is this, because we want to improve. We don't want to just kind of maintain where we are. We want to learn and improve, and not only just any kind of improve, but ultimate improvement. So this requires a great amount of knowledge understood from Bhagavad Gita and similar literatures heard from a bona fide spiritual master. So what is that? We need to understand what is death. We need to understand what should we do when preparing towards death. It's not so common. People don't even want to discuss about death. Come on, die, death. No, I see so many people are dying. I know, yeah, I will also die one day, but why should I waste time thinking about it? The very thought of thinking about death itself is scary. I hope that I will live for more years. I live for 50 years more. I live for 100 years more. We always hope that may the death come. If it comes, it should be very peaceful. May the death come. Okay, fine. Everyone is dying. I have to die. Let it come when I am sleeping. May the death come when I don't even notice the pains of the death. Yeah, we can just hope. But if we don't do anything, that hope, from where does the strength come to keep that hope alive? We should do something. So that's why we have to take to this knowledge, to the knowledge given in Bhagavad Gita here or other literatures, so that we start understanding the dynamics of the world. What is this material world? Is this all everything? Is there no spiritual world? Okay, there is a spiritual world. Okay, how to go there? What is the benefit of going there? Everything is in the Bhagavad Gita. One who is trained to perceive all these things is fortunate. So if at all we want to say who is a fortunate person, a person who understood this Bhagavad Gita, he is fortunate. And who doesn't understand, who doesn't want to even read Bhagavad Gita, who doesn't want even to take shelter of Bhagavad Gita, yeah, we can only say he is misfortunate. He has missed it. He has missed this golden opportunity of human life, and then finish. His fortune is very limited, or even, yeah, misfortunate. So that's what we can understand from here, that we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful that what we are doing is brings us fortune. Once again, Rishabh Prabhu, every living entity is quitting his body under certain circumstances. He is living under certain circumstances, and he is enjoying under certain circumstances, under the spell of material nature. So whatever we are just start compromising. Okay, when there is distress, yeah, there is some happiness after all. May Lord make my happy moments longer than those painful moments. Yeah, so we pray that is what our prayers are about. They cannot comprehend it. Those who have developed spiritual knowledge, however, can see that the spirit is different from the body and is changing its body and enjoying in different ways. Therefore, those who are highly developed in Krishna consciousness try their best to give this knowledge to the people in general, for their conditioning life is very much troublesome. Karshati. they should come out of it and be Krishna conscious and liberate themselves to transfer to the spiritual world. This means there is no other way, no other way, no other way. If we want permanent solution, we have to take to permanent process. And this is what Krishna is saying. The problem, root cause of it, the solution for it will actually, next verse is the solution which we discuss next week. Yes, Rishabh Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Rishabh Prabhu, you want to you wanted to ask a question, right?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
I wanted to ask a question.
Your hand raised.
Wait a second. Yes, I'm just thinking how to ask.
Okay.
Jai Shri Prabhupada. So yeah, it was mentioned the previous shloka that the Jivatma, like we have a consciousness which is like a water, and it gets adulterated, or it gets basically polluted with, depending upon what we are associating with. So I just try to understand why our consciousness is different from Krishna's consciousness, because Krishna, his consciousness is something seems to be special, purer than us, that his consciousness cannot get adulterated no matter who he associates with. But our consciousness somehow seems to be like not so good consciousness, that it can get easily polluted. So why is that? Because I thought we are part and parcel of Krishna, and we should have same qualities like him.
We are not full and parcel, we are only part and parcel of Krishna. This is first thing. The second thing is that because Krishna is Shaktiman, which means the Shakti is coming from him, not that the Shakti is managed by is managing him. It is not that the energy is overpowering him, or that he gets overwhelmed, or there are two kinds of Shakti. There are so many innumerable energies of the Lord, potencies of the Lord. There are three we can call. One is the Antaranga Shakti, the other one is Bahiranga Shakti, and third one is Tatastha Shakti. When we talk about Antaranga Shakti, all the leelas that the Lord is performing, where sometimes he is a thief, right? How come a Lord who knows that everything belongs to him, why should he steal something? He creates himself to be covered by such very unique Shakti, which is called Yoga Maya. So which is of spiritual nature, and with that energy he is able to enact all his wonderful pastimes. When we talk about Ram Katha, also we see that Ram, how is he a human? Because just he took a human form, he doesn't become a human. He's still the Supreme Lord, and that's what you're saying, right? His consciousness is not changing. The Lord is still the Lord, even if he's on the planet Earth or not. So, but then there is second energy of the Lord, which is Bahiranga Shakti, which is external energy of the Lord, which is Mahamaya, Durga Devi, who is the personification of this energy. This energy is making us whatever we are calling as laws of nature. This laws of nature, which is having these three gunas and everything, and ordaining everything in those lines. So this energy is also emanating from the Lord. If you refer to the chapter 9 verse 13 or 11, one of these, then you can come across this is second energy, and this energy is what is overpowering us. And who are we now? There is third energy, which is called Tatastha Shakti. This Tatastha Shakti means the energy that is on the marginal, on the surface or the circumference. So if you go that side, you will be in the spiritual energy. If you are this side, you will become casted with this, or you are affected by this material energy, which is Bahiranga Shakti. Tatastha Shakti is called marginal energy, and we are being part and parcel of the Lord. We can either be in that world or this world. And in that world means we are devotees, that world, in the spiritual world. If we do not want, then there is also this world where we think that, oh, I can become the Lord, because after all I have minute independence, after all I have a free will, after all I have the same qualities of the Lord, that, oh, I am master, I want to enjoy all these things. So there is also provision that you can, oh, okay, if you want, then you can be here with this kind of care and care, what do you call it? Care and care with wear and tear. Rishabh Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So ultimately, our energy, what is that little free will? If we use in a in the spiritual area where we become Krishna conscious, then we can enjoy in spiritual world. But if not, then we come into this 14 planetary systems, effects of it, the conditioning, everything. So this is what it means. Yeah.
Anji, yes, Prabhu. I mean, what I understood that in the end, we cannot be equal like Lord. So because we are coming under his margin energy, so there are chances that we can get easily polluted.
There is a provision of how we want to lead our life. So if we want, then we can be conditioned by the material energy. Then we tend to think I am the body. Otherwise we can understand that, no, I am eternal servant. So when we have this, we can also be in the spiritual world. And this is the exact, these last 3 verses are telling, like, depending on our consciousness, there is this transmigration process happening.
This
Whereas
makes
if
me
the
think
Lord comes to the
sometimes.
same material world, if the Lord comes to the material world, he knows that how can his energy, energy which is coming from him, this material energy means is applicable only to the material body, right? So the Lord, when he comes, he is still transcendental, so he is not under the influence. Whereas when we come, we take the material body. So because we take the material body, we get conditioned. Yeah, Rishabh Prabhu.
What it makes me sometimes think is that, I mean, Lord could have also kind of could have designed in a way that he could have created it in a way that our consciousness should have no option to get polluted.
Yeah, but then that is called no freedom, right? Having no freedom.
But what the power that he has, but he does have that. He do have that thing that I'm talking about. That he had that pure consciousness, and I don't feel pity about him. That, oh, he has lost his free will. So, that he has no chance to surrender to Maya. I don't feel pity for Krishna. That, oh Krishna, I'm feel so sad for you that you cannot ever surrender to Maya. But I have that option. I don't feel pity for Krishna. So I would also not feel pity for myself if this so-called free will is taken away and I just get a pure consciousness.
Yeah, you can get it. You didn't wanted it, so somehow you ended up here. So that is what it that means, like, in which energy you want to enjoy. Do you want to be in the spiritual energy or in the material energy? Yeah, your choice, right? You wanted to choose. You chose it.
But the question is, why do I have a choice and why not Krishna? I mean, Krishna is supreme position.
Krishna has a choice. Krishna has a choice, and then he is putting himself in the Yoga Maya. He has a choice. It's not like, okay, he has no freedom. No, he has freedom. He is Purna Purushottam. When he is purely transcendental, why should he? Just imagine if you are Yeah, if you are a citizen, do you want to go into the jail? Do you want to get yourself present? Why? You won't, right?
Mm.
Yeah, Lord is all knowledgeful, is all powerful. Why will he do that?
And once we get, for example, if I accepting this fact that we are conditioned somehow, and then we have chances to surrender to Maya or surrender to Krishna, and at once we start this journey to surrender to Krishna. And once you develop that Krishna consciousness, the pure consciousness that is mentioned, then there is no chance that you will get polluted again, right?
Krishna is saying so. Yeah, let's accept it like that. Yeah, because when we make mistake, when we know the price of it, we don't want to make it again, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so we behave a little more matured and more careful that we don't end up in this again. Yeah, because very less percentage of his creation is struggling this material worlds like us. There's so many beings who are already they don't even had this, that they always want to be in the spiritual world serving him. Only few rebellions like us have turned back and then come here. So eventually, yeah, we can't. At least Krishna is saying, if you come there, you'll be there forever. Yeah. So which means at least maybe there is only one fall down, and we are in that. And after going back, because of the lessons, we will not fall down.
Mm. Very good. Please pray for that, bro.
No, we have to do our own job. Yeah. Blessings are coming anyway. So we have to make best of it.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Rishabh Prabhu.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Anyone want to add something?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, we read that the consciousness gets polluted. It's in the same line of Rishabh Prabhu, but the soul can never be polluted. But
No.
we also know that consciousness is a part or symptoms of soul. So when the consciousness gets polluted, is it not like that the soul is also polluted, or we are making it independent, consciousness and soul?
No. Yeah. Soul will never get polluted. Yeah. And which means that, okay, the consciousness, when we say Satchit Anand, right? So when we're talking about this is the nature of the soul. It is all pervading, it has all consciousness, but it can also be overcovered, right? So you have a wonderful eyes, perfect eyesight, but then if you're putting a glass, is your eye changing, or your vision is changing?
Yeah, the vision is changing. Yeah.
Your eye is still the same, right? Yeah.
Yes.
If you put a nice police glasses, cool, nice Ray-Ban and everything, if you put and we will start seeing everything black. So what is actual is not changing, but only the way through which it filters out the vision is adulterated through these glasses, and that the consciousness. Yeah. So what is happening? You're conscious of something, and you are not conscious of something else. So what we are talking about is the soul consciousness is anyway as it is, nothing changed, but it's only the wrapper that is actually making us think that it's different. That is what is the mind and intelligence covering.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Anything else? Sindhu Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for the class, Prabhuji. Yeah. I like that today in the class, like you said, good karma and bad karma, like good deeds and bad deeds. So yeah, if we are in Krishna consciousness, there is no good deeds. It's like a plane. Yeah, we'll go to Krishna Loka. Yeah, this point really touched me, Prabhuji. It's very nice. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. I think as Dinath Prabhu wrote, thanks. So the soul gets entangled. If we are just doing something good or bad, no, we don't want any binding. Okay, so I'll take maybe 2-3 minutes about japa. How is it going on, everyone? Relishing, enjoying japa? Because time to time, if we remind ourselves that we need to strive for qualitative japa, we may again go back to our lower experiences of doing japa, and then we may not see, hey, the Bhagavad Gita every week I'm attending, but I'm still, my life is same, nothing changed. So we rely a lot on the chanting. So let's take proper care and time that we improve our quality of japa. In the japa, it is not just only saying the mantras, it's actually connecting to the Lord through the mantra. Mantra means to break ourselves. The mind is always connecting ourselves with matter, but trayati iti mantra. By mantra chanting, what happens is we disconnect our mind with this vishaya, with this material world. So as we all understand the importance of spiritual world, our original position and all, how can we even do when we are here in this world is by practicing proper quality japa. Rishabh, you want to say something? Or your hand raised before?
Hare Krishna, bro. Are we still doing this? I remember we used to do this morning japas together, right, on Skype. Are we still doing it or it stopped?
At least I am not joining those sessions. I see some are doing it. They turn on the call. So in case if we want, if there are some good number, we could again restart doing japa in the mornings. I don't know. I somehow tried for more than 2 years doing it through that means. Somehow very few were joining, and I felt okay, maybe everyone prefers to do themselves, so that they don't have to handle all this electronic stuff. But if it helps to make a habit of morning chanting, and if it helps, we can do it. At the moment, I see only few are doing that too occasionally. For example, I see when Nishant Prabhu joins or starts, I attend, and if someone is starting, I attend. We could again have that, make it more regular, 5 to 7. But everyone, what's your call? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, chanting in Brahma Murta, I think it's the best. Now, then whole day goes with Krishna Mercy, very not like a burden you're carrying. That I've not fulfilled my promise to my guru. So I think I don't know. I mean, of course, I would try I would do my best to join.
No, trying is a very big commitment. Anyway, thanks for bringing it up. If we all want, just think over and then decide. I'm happy we can start. Instead of Skype, we could even have a Zoom call, which will be there. Anyone can host it, and like that we can arrange. Feel free. Okay, I'm there in case anyone wants. I'm happy to join. Okay. Which week of the month shall we decide that this week we will discuss only about the chanting? Of course, Bhagavad Gita. But mainly 3 weeks Bhagavad Gita, this, and 1 week to enhance our chanting. Actually, ideally we were thinking like first week of a month, but we didn't decide, so that's why should we do every second week of the month or fourth
Yes,
week?
Prabhuji.
Which week?
Yeah, fourth week. Yeah, yes, fourth week is also fine, Prabhuji. But I think this month, I think we will be in Vrindavan.
Yeah, this month, fourth week is difficult. Adrasa Prabhu, you were saying?
No, just saying first week or the last week. That should be easy to.
Okay, remember.
Yeah.
So let's do the first week. Yeah. Every first week. So from May we'll start like that. Okay. No, sorry. Yeah. May. Oh. Okay. April. I think April first week. I think I don't know whether we are already here. No, I think yeah we can do it. So next would be April first week. We'll have on chanting. Okay, thank you very much. Then wish you a very nice successful week. Yeah, bring more people, share this wisdom with more people. I'm very sure they are convinced to be part of it, because I think the world is burning in the fire. Last week we were talking about fire, right? So the fire is everywhere there. It's only we may have to kind of feel and realize it. Then we are all want a solution, because we don't know a solution. We think that okay, I am fine. As soon as when we know the solution, then we say okay, I'm not fine, I want to be fine. Yeah, so this Krishna consciousness movement is all about that, how we can bring Krishna everywhere so that it helps everyone to elevate that from this fire of the material existence. Vanchakalpadarbhyasya kripa sindhubhyo vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.